Hi, my name is Danielle Dobin, and I'm the president and founder of Apifeni. At Apifeni, we make the world's most beautiful, flattering, and high-performance activewear for women, designed specifically to transition throughout a woman's day, from Pilates to preschool pickup, from the bar to the boardroom, and from the studio to the street. When I started Apifeni, I didn't have any experience in clothing design or product development, but I had the good fortune to choose to buy the Mom Inventors Handbook, the first edition, and it was a huge help for me and still serves as a resource today. So you've made a fantastic decision to buy Tamara's book. You're off on your way. I think my biggest surprise in terms of bringing my products to market was that I couldn't bring a single product to market. Number one, I wanted to create the world's greatest yoga pant. But I couldn't just launch a yoga pant. People wanted an entire collection. So I immediately had to turn to creating an entire collection, design, pattern making, production, everything, not just for a single product. And then with regard to that one single product, it wasn't about creating the best possible product and getting it out there and then being over and focusing on marketing and sales. Because guess what? We needed to continue to innovate, to refine, to do different iterations and styles of our existing product. So there's really no such thing as an end to the product development. It's an ongoing part of every business. It's one of the most important parts of my business. And don't be taken by surprise when you find that you've created the perfect product and then you find a lot of ways of making it better. My biggest surprise and challenge with regard to running my business has definitely been how to walk the fine line between inventory and demand. At Apifeni, we sell to a lot of different types of customers. We sell to retail customers, but not to traditional big box stores or large department stores. Instead, we work with small mom and pop fitness boutiques all over the country. We work with little yoga studios, Pilates studios, bar and CrossFit boxes. We also work with large national retail chains who sell fitness clothes. The difference is, very few of them want to place an order with us with a 3-month or 6-month lead time. Instead, they give us a call, they place their order, and they want their goods delivered, I don't know, the next day. Similarly, we have a robust direct-to-consumer business. But as you know yourself, when you order a product online, you expect to have it shipped probably the same day. So our consumer advocates are not interested in us responding to their orders by saying that we don't have products in stock and we can't ship for 3 or 4 or 5 months. So this creates a huge challenge on our part to ensure that we have the right stock at the right time. But that's balanced by not wanting to have too much, because no one wants to have too much inventory in a certain style or size that's simply not going to sell. And as we gain more experience as a company and as a team, we're learning more about what really sells dependably and what doesn't. And we're finding our own systems to find that perfect balance between inventory and demand. My advice to you would be to err on the side of having too little inventory. I would much rather at this point have too little inventory and have to tell customers that unfortunately something is not in stock than I would have way too much inventory sitting in my warehouse, not knowing whether or not I could sell it or how much I could sell it for. So be cautious and don't lose your shirt by buying too much inventory in advance. My biggest reward for owning my own business is far and away the opportunity to balance and control my schedule. As a busy mom of 2 and a happy wife, I want to be able to take care of my family, and I want to be able to participate in my children's lives. And because of the size of my business, I do have to work full-time, and I do have an office where I work outside the house, and I'm required to travel a lot. But at the same time, I can do things like in the middle of a Monday, volunteer to be the lunch mom, volunteer to read a story in the library, and volunteer to help at a holiday party, because I don't have to ask anyone else's permission to leave my office, and I do control my own schedule. That's a huge benefit. You know, as a working mom, I couldn't wish for anything better than the situation I have. Our offices are not fancy. They're not beautiful. There's no fancy lobby. There's no gorgeous lighting, and we certainly don't have a fabulous view. But what our team of women and moms has created is a wonderful office space that's 3 minutes from the elementary school where our children go to school, from our houses, and even better, in the same center as a CVS and across the street from a supermarket. So from a working mom's perspective, our offices are basically the Rolls-Royce of offices, and we couldn't be happier with them. So keep in mind, as you create your business, there's lots of stresses and challenges, but the benefit is you'll be able to control your own schedule, and you'll be able to set your own priorities, whatever they might be. And that is just a gift, and I'm grateful every day that I have the opportunity to make the choices I make. Every entrepreneur runs into skeptics, and I promise you, you will come across somebody who's not going to get your vision, not going to believe in your vision, not going to agree with the design of your product, and maybe even questions whether you're capable of executing the vision that you're setting forth. Well, if you're going to be a successful business person, you have to believe in yourself, you have to believe in your product, you have to believe in your vision, and you simply have to choose to make it happen. The best way of proving all of those people wrong is to be successful. You can imagine when I had this idea for creating a different type of activewear that many people responded by saying Lululemon, Nike, Adidas, Reebok, New Balance, Athleta. There are so many different brands out there. How are you, one individual woman without any experience in design or in product launching, going to compete with them? Well, guess what? I was able to. I had a good idea. I formed a great team. We're able to execute on our vision every day. We create great products, and the consumers of the country have embraced us, and our retail partners love us. We have a great sell-through. So don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the naysayers. Do pay attention to constructive criticism that will help you refine your products and make a better design. But stick with yourself, stick with your vision, and even when people don't believe in you, believe in yourself, because that's all you need in order to be successful. If you don't take any chances, you won't get anywhere.